Welcome everyone to the Thunder Stock Car Racing Series Network. You're watching the Thunder Stock Car Racing Series live flag by flag coverage for the running of the first Union 400 at North Wilkesboro.
I'm David Carter, and the news around here is prize money has been upgraded. They've been raised with some lobbying from some teams, and it was also found out why the cars were making so many pit stops last week. I got a tire off of one of the DDM cars, and that thing was shredded
And I
out and
am
about the
Max
compound.
and I am Max Speed. And about the prize money update, it has also been it was a general vote out to everyone, and we had the money for it. The sanctioning body agreed, and we have an increase in prize money. As
And
for the
Coca-Cola,
Coca-Cola will be really big. A
yeah,
nice 1 million paycheck.
$1 million. Lots of risk involved in going to that track, obviously, so we gotta get the payment up, make it worth their while. Sorry if I'm a little stuttery, I just woke up from a nap.
You're alright. And we are actually trying a new fuel mixture which should be more economical. Hopefully we won't see any we don't know what caused Apex to pit. We know it caused Wilkinson to pit last time out, but
I'd
an
have to bet
inspection,
Apex is the same thing.
yeah, an inspection on the 84 does mean that did mean that we came to that a possible conclusion. I'm hearing from the sanctioning body, and they have been in contact with the fuel supplier, and they are trying a more eco-friendly blend of fuel here, and we're going to experiment and see how that goes. So far, results have been promising.
I'll keep any bad thoughts to myself so we can keep our sponsors. Anyway, let's go to the starting grid.
Row 1 finds the Subaru of Alex Trek in the 51 car, the 51 Carvana Subaru, and the 36 of Eric Alpha for Digital Strings GP. Row 2, another new full-time car. I believe this one is Rebellion Racing, the 67 of John Smith III. And in fourth place, the 32 of William Ayers, so close to scoring his first win last time out at Old Spice.
Where's 1 and 2?
Hmm.
Anyway, road 2, we have
Row
the
3,
one. Oh, row 3, not that. Row 3, we have the 122 of Ed Inrahan.
Grantham.
Anthem.
Grantham, I believe is
Uh,
how it's pronounced.
is this a field filler? Is this another new
It's a
face?
filler.
Wow, good day for them. And Davey Apex, victim of last week's stuff.
Yeah, he
And
also had
then
a terrible practice. Nice rebound for him.
Amy Hicks. I believe she was close to a Daytona win.
Yeah,
And
and
Luke Evans.
up at the last lap.
And Luke Evans on that row too. On that row 4, but it's
Row 5 finds the 12 of Scotty Lopez in the 134. You remember last time he got into an altercation with Angel Gutierrez at Old
oh,
Spice. Ultimately, it was judged as a racing incident, and it seems like there's no hard feelings between the two. But still, I'm glad that it wasn't as bad as it could have been. And in row 6, we have the 107 of John Hester and the one of Wyatt Wilkinson, just missing the top 10 in qualifying.
EDM had a good practice, but it clearly didn't carry over. They got a new scheme out today.
hmm And hopefully, he's hoping that new scheme, that Blue Bunny Dodge, will be the one that's good luck.
In row 7, the 69, nothing good comes from the 69 cars, Wesley Tata, and the 57 of Caden Lemon. Oh boy. Row 8 is Carl Young and Angel Gutierrez.
Row 9, first repeat winner in the Thunder Stock Car Racing Series history, Jeff Bolton and the 140 of Dexter Easley.
Alright, you
Row,
need help on this one again?
let me just try it first. Row
Okay.
10 is the 5 of Atsuko Ilomina.
There you go!
Hooray! Yep,
You got it, guys.
Ilomina. And the 48 of Kyler Susturai.
Alright. Alright, and in row 11, we saw him turtled last week. Good thing he's okay after that. It's the enemy of the field, Colin Cropley, along with Alexander Will. Row 12, Maxwell Carter Jr. and Ben
Go Rich.
Eardrich.
Go Rich.
Gulrich. Yeah. And the font was weird. It kind of messed up the G there.
Yeah, it's kind of like that.
Mhm.
Row 13. Oop, row 13. This is not a good result for this
Oh,
team. Orlando Harlow. Mm,
what happened here? I guess short tracks just aren't his thing. That's the highest DDM car in points currently. Really needs to get it together.
yeah. And the 197 of Chris McGee rounds out row 13. Row 14. The 89 of Marcus Parkus and
We're
the
Shepard.
and the 118 of Max Whitmer.
All right, and row 15. Bobby Jones and Larson Martinez. What happened to Martinez?
You might as well
Eesh.
ask that to Jones too, except he kind of has a pattern of doing well in practice and then flopping on qualifying.
Seems Martinez might have a thing for that too as of late. And then, ooh, Derek Petty, another one messed up by the chewed up tires and bad fuel last week. And Gabriel Olson.
Row 17 finds the Speedy Cat in Ginger Perkins and the 125 of Kurt Rayloff driving
It's
the
the rock.
poster child car as
It's the Rocket Cat girl.
yep, the cat that can do it with super speed and the poster child car, as I'm being told by the garage. In row 18 finds the 110 of Buster Caldwell and the 88 of Frederick Fast.
I know I'm not supposed to be biased, but I gotta root for the Rocket Cat girl.
Well, I don't think she'll be able to reach 235 today, not with this traffic,
Oh, come on, she can Chastain it.
maybe, and trash the car.
Doesn't matter if you bring on the checkered flag.
True, very true. Especially with the money being awarded today.
Oh, yeah. And row 19.
Mer-
Mert Girl. 87 of John Lane. Mert's got a weird name.
Turkish.
In. Huh, interesting. Row 20. Evan Marici. Whoa. I think that's
Second
our
in
points leader
points.
down there.
Bolton's first. Marici second.
Ooh.
But all the
That is
shock point
not
cars are
good.
top 10 in points. Top 5 or top.
That is not good for Marici. And 123, Herman Foster. Marici cannot be having too many bad runs. We don't have a fluky playoff system. You got to be consistent the whole season.
Yes, consistency will win the day in this series. And shock point, they haven't really been flashy, but they have been shocking the system. with
Oh yeah.
consistency. So to start failing now, this is not a good sign. Hopefully,
Oh,
this is just a fluke. And rounding out the field is the 15 of Chris Martins and the 66 of Rosalind Delcroix.
oh, he's not having a good run. Oh, we got a French back row too. Is she? That sounds like a French name. Ah, well, anyway, here's our weather. Here's our fuel stuff. One thing of note, by the way, we shouldn't be having any kind of caution controversies. We actually let them race to the line.
That has been a change that's been yeah. Well, we do let them race to the line.
Yeah.
That actually wasn't a change. That's just how we always do things. So
Yeah,
80 total
no
laps.
robberies.
80 total laps, and a tank should take you to 51 laps. Why did we put 51 and not 50? Well, that's just what our model came up with. And yeah, the fuel window for our model, it has been rather generous, we've noticed. But we also noticed that we're trying this new fuel mixture, and yeah, we should expect the same output and speed and performance like we regularly do. It's just more economical, which I'm no expert in fuel, but I'm being told that they should be able to reach a couple more laps or so.
And then the forecast is clear, 67 degrees with 10 mile an hour winds. I want some 67 degrees where it is now. It's cold down here. And then the purse, you see it up. It was supposed to be what was the purse before?
Well, it was supposed to be 300 heading into this race, but now
Now
it's
it's
400,
400. Yeah.
which is kind of fitting considering it's the first Union 400 for this race. But
Short, short track with a big prize pool. We're gonna see some action today.
I would be careful with the pit entry and exit. That's going to be our most likely chance to
Oh
see
no.
some shenanigans.
Someone's gonna get pit walled. I'm calling it now.
We almost had an incident with that in practice. Well, with that being said, we will take you to the track for the live action. It's just moments away. As Alec Trek leads them down the backstretch heading into turn 3, we are about to get this race underway.
And it's almost like deja vu. Let's go. Green flag.
Yep, soon on the way. Heading down turn 4. The green flag's
Interesting
out.
place to start off. Alec Trek, bird line into one.
Power though, that's Eric Power in the 36. He makes that outside line work, at least heading into 3, but I think he's starting to lose time. Yes, he is.
I think I notice a pattern here. The outside lane will work for you in turns 1 and 2, but in 3 and 4, you gotta have the inside.
At least on the restarts or that initial run.
You saw the little bit of a run the 36 got.
Yeah, but it seems like it's just that first initial start it happens. Otherwise, you really do want that inside line as John Smith III making a move on Power.
How you doing, Johnny?
Trying to get by the 36. It's a battle for second. Not sure he will be able to pull it off.
They seem pretty well behaved.
Yeah, it looks like it. Rear of the field, nothing too. I mean, there's nothing too crazy going on there behind. But we have some 3 wide action.
Uh-oh. Oh, and a little bit of contact from said 3 wide action.
have seemed to have sorted it out. The 6 of Larson Martinez went a little wide, though.
Ooh. One of them got a little loose.
That would be the 118 of Max Whitmer.
Whitmer kind of having a car on his back bumper there, number 66, I believe that was.
Rosalind De La Croix.
That's one driver trying to move up.
Meanwhile, Alec Trick is just taking off like a rocket.
Back with the car to beat.
Fastest lap is him so far, so there is merit to that. As meanwhile, John Smith the 30 moves into second. He got past Fowler, and so did Ed Grantham in the 122, surprisingly.
How's that?
And there's not a good run for... I mean, it is, but it isn't. Not a good start for Eric. He's definitely trying to get back that third place spot.
Pretty well behaved for the most part. I'm waiting for that to change. Let's remind everyone.
Generally,
raised.
Yeah, just generally calm and collected as you scroll through the field. Battling going on, yeah, but nothing that to report that we really should be keeping too heavily of an eye on. They all seem to be well behaved, which we kind of saw this in practice. It was more the pit road that caused the problems.
Nothing really to say here. That thing's fast.
Yeah. Now, can the 67 catch up to the 51?
I don't see it.
Not now, no. It is still somewhat early, though, into the run. But this is a new team. The 51 has been around a bit, so... Subaru does have a bit more time to work out the kinks, if you will. Although, Larson Martinez, while she's last so far, something we need to keep an eye out is lap traffic. When will that play a factor, if any?
Ooh, and it's going to play a big factor when it does.
Yeah, so that's something where you need to keep an eye out. I think it's about a back of, straight way. Maybe a little over that.
I'm waiting for the leader to get involved in something because of lap traffic.
Currently, it's an 11-second gap, 11 to 12-second gap until the last place car and the first place car meet, and that's only gonna grow, I think.
Like the 36, 32.
Yeah.
That's the battle.
Although they might be reeling in, like they're trying to reel in the 122, and yet at the same time, the 122 is sort of getting away.
That team might be underfunded, but man, are they putting up a good run.
Today, definitely. Although it'll be interesting to see how pit stops affect all this. So we have a battle for, I believe, 6th, as Apex is trying to get past the 12. of Scotty Lopez.
Hmm.
Wilkinson, he's moved himself into the top 10. He's currently in
Good
ninth,
on
and he's
them.
trying to get up into eighth.
New scheme on the car today. Blue Bunny.
That is the
Free ice cream.
car's alternate scheme.
Quiet looking. Oh, little contact.
Doesn't look like to be too severe. Has the preferred line heading into 3.
Clear here,
A little
maybe.
loose. I don't think
No.
he's going to clear Tata just yet. Might need another lap.
Not gonna do it here. Tada able to muscle his way back ahead a little bit.
Although this battling's allowing the 107 of John Hester to work his way in, that he might actually play a factor.
Ooh, I
No.
almost got clear.
I
Oh,
think he
Hester got
is.
alongside the 69.
And there's smoke.
Reckon!
Yeah, cars are heading in. I do believe we are under yellow. No, we are not. Oh, that's interesting. We will take a look at that. It seems like teams are electing to pit now for fresher tires.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna buy what they said on the pit prediction.
Well, that was for fuel,
Bad the
mind
last.
you. And I think can sort of see why, given
Yeah, they
just
miscalculated again.
you could say that, but turn 4 you can get loose, so it wouldn't be surprising just to see if there's a lot of stress on that right rear tire because of if you can like really skid if you exit turn 4 incorrectly.
Let's also keep in mind that they were trying a new fuel mix this weekend.
And it's supposed to be more economical, so the idea here, it should allow cars to go longer in a fuel run. Here they were pitting for tires.
I don't think it was just tires.
We'll keep an eye out on this. Definitely a surprising situation.
Well, here's our points leader. I'm curious to know what that wreck was on pit road.
We will get you a replay of that then, either when the first caution comes out or at the end of the race. Sorry for that. We had an unexpected break, unexpected cut. Looking through the field, seems like your current leader is still the 51 of Alec Trek. As now, after those pit stops, lap traffic is definitely a lot closer. Buster Caldwell is the last car on the lead lap. All cars are on the lead lap. All 42 cars. And
For long.
yeah.
Wait, check if we even still have 42 cars out here.
No.
Ah.
Still reporting as all 42 cars out
So
on the track.
whatever happened on pit road, I guess that wasn't caution worthy.
Must have been like a minor spin or a minor hookup.
Maybe.
And damage isn't as important here. Like, it won't affect your car as much. So it could be possible that they did not choose. They chose not to repair the car.
This is the part where they start making up some time on the leader. Ooh, we got Orlando Harlow making moves.
passing Bobby Jones in that metal yellow alternate paint scheme.
Man,
I'm not sure about you, but I kind of like this one a bit better than his normal Spotify scheme. I mean, not
yeah,
that I don't like that one, but
absolutely. Let's just hope it doesn't blow up or something and kick off a whole chain of stupid events.
because this is not a Thunder Stock Car Racing Series event without some sort of shenanigans. We're always finding ways to create shenanigans, it seems like. Seems like these drivers love to create drama.
Indeed.
Meanwhile, Trek has caught up to Delacroix.
Ooh.
Lap traffic is now going to be slowing 51. He does not even have the fastest lap anymore, too, so that's something to keep a note of.
Ooh. Was
That,
that Gutierrez off of that
yeah,
board?
and he's not that far behind. He's being scored as the 7th place car.
Apparently, looks like he's wrapped up in a fight with Ayers here.
Ayers, Lopez, and Power. It's sort of
Let's
like,
get back to the front here.
yeah, I think this might be a play. Yeah, I don't think the 51 of Alec Trek seems to be all that concerned with lap traffic right now. So
Well, he's
let's.
definitely concerned.
But he
Look
definitely
at
has time. He even gained time off of the 67 car. Not a lot, but still he gained some time. That is odd. Well, let's see what it is this time around.
Ginger Perkins loan him her turbo kit.
Doesn't look like it. Still another bad run for Marici. He hasn't had too many bad runs, but this is not going to be a good points day for him if this keeps up. And he's second in points.
Is that Kansas? Watch out for any Rogue 22 cars.
Well, then we don't have any rogue cars this time around. As Ginger doesn't seem to be having any turbo on her this time, thankfully.
Aww.
Although she did it within the last 5 minutes of Homestead's practice session, so maybe it's just a really delayed response. As we are soon to be about the halfway point, your top 10 is Alec Trek, followed by John Smith III,
Who has
Ed
gained?
Grantham. Oh, wow, yes, Smith III did gain on track. Fourth is Eric Power. Fifth, Scotty Lopez. Sixth is Ayers. Seventh, Gutierrez.
Wait a minute, Eric Power? Who's Eric Power? I know of an Eric Alpha, but I didn't know we had an Eric Power out here.
Sorry, I made that same mistake at Homestead. Eric Alpha. Thanks for catching me.
Didn't notice that too.
Yep, Hester in 8th, Apex 9th, and your points leader, Jeff Bolton, is in 10th. As we need to take a look at the front. Things are really starting to heat up now. As, what is going on with the 110?
We got a car slow on the bottom here.
Can he make it around? He does seem to have gotten into the apron.
Oh no.
He's trying to...
Come on, get to the pits.
He makes it in, so there's no need for a yellow, thankfully. But that is not going to be good for John Smith III. That slowdown really... He was behind Caldwell when that happened, so that allowed Trek to get a run. Although now it looks like Delacroix is about to be passed by Smith the third too.
No, why is she making it this hard on him? You've already been lapped. Well, I was saying.
New leader. Probably another tire run. I'd go for fuel here just to make sure you'd be able to make it. And looks like whatever happened on the 110, it's back on, heading back on the track, so they must have figured out what was wrong with that car. It's back up to speed.
Maybe a tire was going down.
I imagine that was the case, because we're seeing a bunch of cars just hit and ask me for tires. Ginger Perkins is officially scored as your leader. Yeah, she is heading into pit road, though, so that's not going to hold. I imagine the 51 will still be out up front after all this, after the cycles, if the cycled pit stops in. So Evans did lead a lap in the earlier cycle. So I think he's one of the later cars to pit. Yes, he's down pit road already.
I have no idea why Rosalind was that hard on trying to hold position in front of the second place car. Like, you're already lapped.
She might not want the free pass for whatever reason.
Well, I guess she knows that,
She must know something we don't.
she knows that Trek was going to catch, so maybe that's part of it, but I don't see the logic in, like, holding up second place and interfering with the lead battle, personally.
As yes, after cycling through, Alec Trek is going to be your leader as expected. But he's behind Joe Hill in that 134 car. However, he may not be under serious threat right now, because the second place car, Ed Grantham, he's behind Kurt Rayloff and has to get by 3 cars if he wants to make a run.
A little bit of shuffling out pit road.
Yeah. Gutierrez, he was a benefactor of that. He passed Alpha and Lopez.
Hell, I know what happened to Hill.
Hill had a bad qualifying start to begin with, so...
Not Hill, I mean Smith.
Points leader, he's trying to make a move on Hester.
I mixed up Hill and Smith. I was wondering what happened to Smith.
Probably just had a slow pit stop, because he only lost 1 spot. Yeah, I think Trek's strategy now is to probably just use the lap cars right now as tools.
Last thing he needs, though, is a caution.
Definitely, because that pretty much sets everyone back up. Makes it pretty much even. As we have 38 cars on the lead lap.
I just don't see this going caution-free. I think we're gonna have something.
Oh, you had something earlier. I imagine at around the next pit cycle, it should be around now based on how often they're heading in for tires. Maybe like...
Red.
I imagine we're gonna... Yeah. The red car, that's Alexander Will. He would be the first car a lap down should yellow fly.
He's catching. He's catching. What's Alexander Will gonna do here?
He's caught up to the bumper.
Oh, this is not what Trek needs. Not
On the
at all what Trek needs.
But what Trek likes to see here, Smith the Third and Ed Grantham, they're not together, but they're close. They may start battling for position. So that would, in theory, cancel out.
No, I don't think it would. 'Cause then he might lose time to the other lap cars, and all of a sudden, he's got them all over him. That's if he can even get past, if Alexander Will can even find a way to get side by side.
Seems like everyone's primary strategy is to hope the car in front of you gets loosed off 4. And hope you don't get loose as well, as Gutierrez is catching up to this group.
Get back to the front, though.
Still no.
He's looking. Oh, here we go.
Trying to make a move. But Trek closes the line. And
Will had it there.
Yeah, but Will had a bad run off of 4.
Will got the run on the high side in turns 1 and 2, and then 3 and 4 just couldn't capitalize on it. Probably trying not to send him too hard so you don't get a bad rep among the drivers for being a dumb lapper.
In any case, though, I think Trek is actually gaining time, despite being in lap traffic, which is just a testament to how strong this 51 car even is.
That's going to change if this guy has anything to say about it, if Alexander Will has something to say. Ooh, he's running a high side 1 and 2. Looking. Oh, they cut away again.
Trying again.
Almost.
Oh, it's almost bumper to bumper action.
He's almost got him.
Ooh, that's a terrible run off of 3.
Oh! Wait a minute, hold on.
Hill's a slower car.
What kind of run is he gonna get here?
Now trying the low line again.
One good send, and I think he can get him.
As it looks like the pit cycles are about to begin again. I saw Caldwell went down pit road.
He's wearing that 51 out. I think he has a chance to get his lap back here. A little wide in 3 and 4. The most thrilling battle. Oh, he's to his outside. Lets him go into 1.
Multiple cars are starting to pit. Trek is not, however. This is something to note.
There.
Now, these are cars that are mostly running behind. They're probably trying to capitalize with fresh tire wear. As yes, Trek now pits.
Track down.
Oh, wow, what is with the 84?
Oh, trouble, Apex!
We're trying to. He pitted earlier. in this run, and now he's gonna be able to Willie.
Oh, he's got something down.
Oh, there's smoke, and there's definitely damage on that car, I think. But it's not affecting the race flow, so there is no caution. But that's going to be disappointing for that 84 team.
I think we have a few drivers upset about the lack of cautions for whatever pit road incidents have happened.
Seems like pit cycles have not fully completed yet, just based on the score, timing and scoring.
Delacroix got closer to the 51.
Yeah, but Trek is not being scored as the leader. Although Trek did pass the 67, who was scored as the leader.
Oh, side-by-side lap traffic. And LaCroix's to his inside. Ooh, this is gonna be bad for him. Is that Gutierrez behind?
What I want to take a look here, what happened to the 57?
Oh.
Was that part of the incident with Apex?
I'll bet. Get back to the front.
Yeah, as Luke Evans is your current leader. Not anymore. Trek beats him off pit road through the pit cycle. But Gutierrez.
Oh, he is there.
Could he spoil Alex Trek's almost perfect day? There's just about 4 laps to go.
Gutierrez is there.
Right behind the bumper, he has a run on. Does seem to be fading. 4 laps to go. Doesn't seem to be fading that fast. And remember, Gutierrez here, he has the fastest lap.
Fastest car on the racetrack. What can he do with it?
Tries the high side.
Off the corner.
Yeah, that did not go well for him. However, he does have the advantage of lap traffic because Delacroix will act as a blocker for that 51 car.
He's trying to hold on in case we get in overtime. What's he gonna do here? Oh, maybe.
Trying down. 2 laps to go.
Maybe.
Trek goes high. He gives him room. This could be Gutierrez's chance. Still battling.
Angel's gotta send it.
White flags out. Trek's in the wall.
Oh, in the wall.
Trek's in the wall. Gutierrez has a golden opportunity now. Trek seems to have the faster runoff heading into turn 3. Gutierrez up front. Trek has a bad run. Angel Gutierrez.
Angel leads the most important lap.
Angel Gutierrez wins the first Union 400 at North Wilkesboro.
Alex Trek is going to be beating himself up about that one for a while.
Yeah, he had it, but ran into the wall, and that was what Gutierrez needed.
Now we got to get you a replay of those pit road incidents.
But before we do that, we will go over the top 10. As you know, Gutierrez wins the race, and Trek's in second. Good day for the 122 of Ed Grantham, finishes third. Eric Alpha finishes fourth. John Smith the third. Good debut race. He comes home fifth. Lopez is in sixth. Ayers, top 10. That's seventh for him. Manages to have a solid day despite dropping in the starting spot. Ilomina, she finds herself in eighth. That's a team that has been struggling, so at least their star driver is still going well, still driving well for them. And then we have the points leader Jeff Bolton in ninth and John Hester in 10th.
Mm.
So we will show you the replays of the two pit road incidents, and then we will show you the official results and the point standings, and then we will depart from you until next time at Memphis.
Okay.
Replay of the first pit road incident.
We have controversy, people. This
Petty
is not a
gets
call.
into Delacroix trying to pit.
That was a decent hit, too. I have no idea why they didn't throw a caution there and then.
Mr. Caden Lemon's gonna be upset about this one. We found out where he got some rear end damage.
And
Chris,
once again, why was that not a caution? Why
that's
was that not a caution for sure? Oh,
okay. That should have been a caution. Yeah, I will have to agree with you there. That should have been a caution.
I think we need to reevaluate who's in the tower. That is inexcusable.
Yeah,
There's no way you have a car. The first one was bad enough, but this is just straight egregious.
yeah, that is not. That should not be allowed. Like that definitely should have been a yellow.